Hi guys, today we're bringing you with us to the Cairns Botanical Gardens, where we're going to be exploring these guys here, the tropical fruit plants or trees. So we're on the other side of the Botanic Gardens where the fruit trees are, and we might end up in the actual gardens themselves where the flowers are. We'll see how we do. It's 10:30 in the morning. We're all prepared for a big day here. Hopefully we don't suffocate from the heat. It's very hot, around 34 Celsius and 80% humidity. It feels like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So the plan today is to start here at the fruit trees and make our way over up into the Botanic Gardens through these trails. There's a lot of rainforest boardwalks. So we're gonna have a lot of fun today, sweating. We're hoping to lose at least 5 pounds. Right, Kim?
Yes.
Thank you. Let's get started.
Okay.
Many of these trees will be unknown to me, but this one here that we begin with is a Garcinia dulcis, in English known as mundu. From southern India. So that's what this one looks like. We're near a busy highway. It's very noisy, but I'll do the best I can. That's the Garcinia again, and they've planted papayas around it. Gee, I wish my papayas could look this good back in Melbourne. That's around 12 feet high. Yep. Look how small they are, and they're ripening already. This must be a different variety of small papaya. And there's the Garcinia again. I'm not familiar with this variety. Here's one tree that I recognize, and I'm growing back at Fruitopia, called canistel, from Mexico and Central America. This is a beauty. Look how narrow they grow, not very wide at all. Let me go from the other side, get the lighting right. So these are the familiar leaves of the canistel. Mine's still in a little pot. Beautiful tree. Known as egg fruit. Oh, there's a few coming here. I can't wait to see this back home on my canistel. Here they come, guys. Here they come. Yeah, so this is about 30 feet, 10 meters, this canistel. How nice. And there's Kim. Hey Kim, thanks for coming along. Who else has a partner that's happy enough to spend half a day at a park? Huh? To enjoy the tropical or whatever plants, right? In this case, tropical. This looks like a breadfruit tree. Ulu, as they call it in Hawaii. Look at these beautiful leaves. A lot of these guys in Hawaii.
I'm thinking of a breadfruit curry.
Yeah, Kim just said she's thinking of a breadfruit curry. That would be awesome. So guys, this one here I can't grow back home. No chance. Not even in a heated greenhouse. This is extremely tropical. You can't even grow this in southeast Queensland. This only grows in the true tropics. Breadfruit. The next tree is what we call Kappel. from Indonesia, Malaysia, and this one is a beauty. I've never eaten this fruit. I've never even seen it actually, but check it out. It's also a big one, even bigger than the canistel. Looks like it's about 50 feet, maybe 60. Huge. Kappel. The leaves look like this. And it's fruiting and flowering. Check it out. They're the flowers that are coming. And there's one fruit, and there's many fruit looking up. Looking up, guys.
Wow, the fruit is on the trunk all the way to the top.
Yeah, all the way to the top of this fruit.
It's like the Jabo.
Yeah. They grow in the same way that Jabotikabas grows, on the trunk. And they look like Sappordia. Chiku. Do you guys recognize this fruit here? Huh? It's my latest earring. You like my fashion? Jackfruit fashion. Yeah. Yep, you guessed right. The jackfruit tree is next. When we were here last winter of 19, June 19, this was covered in huge fruits. Right now, they're still growing, they're young. Big tree, guys, big tree. There's the fruit there. Still small. Small. And up there, small. All the way to the top, there's jackfruit. There. And there's one up there. Yeah, so I think there's a couple of jackfruit trees. So that's the first one, a big one. So that's the jackfruit from India. Next we have 3 Jabotikabas, 3 Jabos. And again, we were here last winter, June 19, and these were almost ready. They weren't quite ready. And they're not ready this time either. So we missed out both times, both in winter and summer. Yeah, they were like this last year, but they were bigger and turning black. But this year they're green, or this summer. All the way to the top, all the way to the top. What an extraordinary tree. Jabotikaba, or Jabotikaba, as the Brazilians call it. See how the fruit's growing along the trunk? And I have one of these back home at around 10 years old. This one looks like it's about 30, much bigger. And there's a couple of more Jabotikabas over here. It's so easy to grow, by the way, in almost every climate. So they're the 3 Jabotikabas. The next tree that we come across is this guy here, which I also have in a teeny weeny little pot. And my friend in Melbourne also has it, Gareth. Hey Gareth, this is the miracle fruit tree, or the miracle berry. Yeah, pretty neat, huh? This looks like it's at least 5 years old. Remember, everything here grows fast, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's only 5 years old. Back in Melbourne, it would it would take 15 years, at least 15. for it to get this big. At the moment it's not flowering, doesn't have any fruit, but nice to see the miracle fruit tree established. Very nice. It's about 3 meters in height. Yeah, this one comes from Africa. Miracle fruit. Next is the yellow mangosteen, which I'm also trying to grow, but not easy. Having well, issues trying to grow it back home at Fruitopia. This is the one that I was saying was a sexy tree because of its sexy long leaves, the yellow mangosteen, remember? Well, this is the tree when it's established, standing at around 5 meters, about 15 feet below this huge canopy tree. Yeah, but again, not flowering or fruiting currently, but so nice to see these trees that I'm growing back home established. Next is the bush lemon or rough lemon, which I don't know anything about, but this one is also fully established. It's got new growth coming. The bush lemon. But again, no flowers, no fruit, which is really strange because my lemon trees are always flowering and fruiting all year round. No, that's not rain falling, guys.
Oh my God.
They're leaves. Wasn't that cool? A leaf drop.
Is that a moringa tree?
Check out this dragon fruit vine, guys. Very unusual. I haven't seen dragon fruit so thin. The leaves, that is. We're talking about the plant. Look at that. Huh? We're used to this size at least, or even this size. But most of it is this size, which is so tiny. And this gives me ideas on growing dragon fruit. Still waiting for someone's dragon fruit trellis to come through so I can pot up what I have. But this is an interesting idea here. It's 4 posts like that one there, with a very simple wire. Very strong. This is very strong wire. It's not the flexible one. So it's sitting on that wire. Can you believe it? All that weight. Look. It's just laying on that wire, which is bizarre because dragon fruit plants can get very heavy. Maybe it's because it's the thin variety, thin variety. Interesting. Check out the mulch that they use for these trees. Serious mulching going on here, huh? It's only the pathways that are clear. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? The mulch. They're like sponges, padding, like you put down pads all around the whole park. Oh, I'm getting green ants crawling up my legs. Wow, they're pretty good at sticking on your skin. The next one, guys, is the Malabar chestnut, which is another impossible one to grow back home. Truly tropical. And it's huge. It's huge. It's a big boy. The Malabar chestnut. The next tree you should be able to recognize by these guys here. See them? This is Carambola, or in English, starfruit. And it's a big one. Currently flowering, which I hope mine will do soon, but it doesn't flower till March, April, which is again too late. We want these guys to flower now in December, in summer, just like this one is. This is a huge one. To me it looks like it's 30 years old, so at least 60 feet, massive, and it's in full bloom all around. And of course there's nobody here, we're all alone. Kim has gone for a bit of a walk to do her own thing and left me here, right? But check it out, this is the pathway. Not one person. We've been here for half an hour, we haven't seen one person yet. Just like back home at our beaches where we see only seagulls. Well, guess what you see here? Same thing. Except the seagulls here are these guys here. I'm guessing they're cassowaries. They call them. They look like bush turkeys. That's it. They're our only what do you call it? Company. I'm not very familiar with this one. I've heard of it. It's called Maprang or Maprang. From India and nearby areas. It's a big tree, guys. Check it out. That's it there. At least 40 feet. Maprang. With a huge gum tree behind it, which is another 100 feet. Look at that. Crazy heights of these trees here. Yeah, a lot of native Australian trees mixed in with the tropical beauties from South America and Asia. Sounds of the rainforest. Hear the birds? Oh! This is the Pomelo tree next, which is Gareth's favourite citrus. It's so-so for me, not my favourite, but nice to have. I love it for its scent, the smell of the leaves and the fruit. Taste is for me mediocre. It's nice to have in the garden. It's a beautiful looking tree. Look at the size of this pomelo. That's it there. People ask me why would you want to live 100 years old? Why would you want to live to 100 years old? For many reasons, and this is one of them. So I can see these trees at their full size. Now these trees are not 100 years old, but in Melbourne it's going to take 100 years for them to be this big because of the slower growing habit, right? Here in zone 11 and zone 12, you don't need to wait 100 years. 20 years is enough. In 20 years you can have all this from seed. Not in Melbourne, no way. Not in Melbourne. If you're lucky to even get pomelo to grow at all. Yeah. This is one of my favorite fruits, Sappordia. I call it brown sugar fruit. Tastes like brown sugar. It's amazing. And I've got 2 or 3 of these. Yeah, I think I've got 3. Last winter when we were here, they were fruiting. Oh, they're fruiting now too. There you go. Great. Fantastic. Look at that. That's what they look like. They look like eggs. And they're still hard, so no chance of trying one. Yep. Oh man, these taste so good. This is in my top 10. Top 10 of fruit. Amazing. And this one looks like it's a young one, relatively speaking young, about 5 or 6 years old, at 3.5, maybe 4 meters. Sappordia. Chiku, they call it chiku in some places. Beautiful. I don't see any other fruit. I was hoping there would be more, but it was nice that there was some hanging there. That was nice. Here's another breadfruit tree. Look how beautiful. Oh, I'm attacked by ants. The ants have got me. I'm under attack. Look how beautiful the leaves are on this. Huh? This is what the true tropics is truly about. Got to get the right angle. Got to get the right angle. This is not the right angle. Hang on. It's very hard to get the right angle at the moment because of the sun, but this is the fruit. This is not the fruit when you pick it, of course. This is the fruit when it's baby size. This grows to about the size of cantaloupe. A large cantaloupe, rock melon. But look at the leaves, that's what I wanted to show you. Look at that. Spectacular or what? Huh? Look at that man, look at that. Can't grow this, of course, anywhere south of here. Probably Townsville. There are varieties that will grow on the Gold Coast hinterland, but good luck with that. Good luck with that. Beautiful tree. For some reason it's not capturing it because the sun is directly above and it's not working, but beautiful all the way up. Here's a lovey tree. Not familiar with this one. That's the lovey. This is a Theobroma grandiflorum cupuaçu from Brazil. Now Theobroma to me sounds like cacao. Not sure. Might be, might not be. Not familiar with this particular one. Maybe some of you guys know, but that's what it looks like when it's happy in its native climate. Oh, look what I just found. Another miracle fruit tree. Except this one is a little larger than the previous one I showed you. And better than that, it's fruiting. And not only fruiting, the fruit are ready to eat. Oh man, how cool is that? I'm not going to try one because these are best had when you have sour fruit, and I don't have any sour fruit. Okay, let me tell you what a miracle fruit is, guys. I know most of you know, but not everyone does, okay? Remember, there are all kinds of people watching this channel, and some of them don't know. So before everyone puts their hand up, take it easy. Take it easy. Miracle fruit berries or miracle berries, when you take one, it gives you the sensation of everything being sweet. It's a video in itself. So I I think the effect lasts for half an hour, and then the sour fruit tastes sour again. Literally, lemons taste like oranges when you take one of these first. Yeah, that's cool, huh? Hear the birds? Native birds. Cool, huh? Also got a kookaburra behind me somewhere. Uh-oh, look at him. Hey mate, where did you come from? One of the native birds. Very pretty. Looks like a bush turkey because of its neck. Look at that. Huh? Pretty? How pretty. This is the Guyana chestnut from Guyana, northern South America. And it's full of chestnuts. Nice. Fully loaded. Wow. Fully loaded chestnut tree. Guyanan. From Guyana. Nice. All the way up. At least 40 feet. And it's right next to. What's that? Is that a mango? Looks like a mango. Yeah, it is a mango because there's mango fruit on it. It's a very unfamiliar bark. Not familiar with this bark. Looking like mango. Does that look like mango to you guys? Huh? To me it doesn't. But look at all the mangoes up there. A mango for sure.